What you're hearing right now is the sound of RIIZING fans chanting "Rise is 7" at a RIIZING Day fan concert in Mexico City. This is a chant that is echoing throughout the interwebs. It's gone viral, but I wanted to talk about this because it's very important. So let's dive into this, okay? On May 15th, RIIZING Day, the RIIZING fan concert made its first international stop at Mexico City, where Mexican RIIZING fans were chanting that Rise is 7. So it seems like the western part of the world is chanting the same thing that we've been chanting for a while now, ever since Seunghan was put on hiatus. There are K-netizens, however, who are not happy about Mexican netizens chanting Rise is 7 because in their view, it's disrespectful to Rise. However, I don't see it that way at all. I can think of a few reasons as to why Korean netizens feel the way they feel about the Mexican fan base saying that Rise is 7. I can understand why, from their perspectives, the 6 members are there to perform and do what they're supposed to do for the fans, and so the fans should show them some courtesy and respect by not chanting that. And then of course there's the whole belief Koreans have that if you don't understand the culture of Korea, then you won't understand a lot of the reasons why they feel the way they feel. In certain things, I do agree with that stance. However, in this particular situation, I don't. And the reason why I'm saying this is because you are neglecting to understand why the Western fan base of Rise is saying Rise is 7. So I want to help clarify for the Korean netizens why the Western fan base of Rise are cheering and chanting "Bring Seunghan back" and Rise is 7. It has nothing to do with culture. It has nothing to do with cultural difference or respect. It's not about that. In fact, the chant is not even addressed to Rise. It is not a message to Rise. It is a message to the ones who established Rise as a group. It is a message to SM. That's who it's for. If you want to say it's disrespectful to someone, you can say it's disrespectful to SM. However, SM deserves this. They sowed a very, very bad seed, which was putting Seunghan on hiatus. Now they're reaping the rewards of that with people chanting "Bring Seunghan back." Now, the ball has been in SM's court to bring him back for a long time now. His reputation is not tarnished in my view because there's nothing that he's done so egregious that it warrants a tarnished reputation, or to be kicked out of the group indefinitely, or to even have his contract terminated by the company. Nothing that he's done has been that egregious, right? This is a message to SM to get your act together and bring Seunghan back. This is not disrespecting Rise. It's not anything like. They're grateful for Rise showing up. They're grateful for Rise performing. They're grateful for everything Rise is doing. There's two groups of people here that we need to consider. One group is like, we're going to boycott Rise. We're not going to buy any of their stuff until they bring Seunghan back. Another group of people is saying, well, we're going to go and support Rise, but we're going to chant and make our voices heard and say that Rise is 7. The ones that showed up decided to show their support for the 6 members being 7 again. And this is the way that they wanted to show their support, by chanting Rise is 7. I honestly feel like if Rise had their own ability to just say what they want, they would also chant that Rise is 7. It probably might have made Rise feel uncomfortable in a way that they were chanting that Rise is 7. I'm sure it did, no doubt. However, I'm sure that the reason also why they feel uncomfortable is because Seunghan's not with them. This would not have happened if Seunghan wasn't with them. And this also would not have happened mainly if SM did not do what they did to Seunghan. This is what happens when you give naysayer netizens too much power. Then when you say, okay, we have to cave in, then netizens feel like you're going to cave into anything and everything. And as a company, you have to stand 10 toes down, square your shoulders, puff your chest out, stick your head up, and say, I'm not going to let the netizens determine the fate of my group that I established. Okay, that is your fault. This is happening because of you. They're not doing this to disrespect Rise. So I want the Korean netizens to understand how you feel about the Hispanic fan base of Rise doing this. I understand. But at the same time, this is as a result of what SM did. It all goes back to SM. So if you want someone to blame for this, blame SM. Don't sit there and get all hot and bothered about the Mexican supporters of RIIZ doing this, when the reason why they're doing this is because SM won't bring Seunghan back. And they have every reason to bring him back, because there were 3 members in particular that were accused of doing something. I did make videos about this, so I'm not going to rehash anything here. But there were 3 members, Insuk, I believe, Sohee, and Anton. All 3 of them were put into a bad situation with pictures taken out of context and everything else by fans or whatever. I guess I don't know if they're fan. I don't like to call them fans, but I know that they are some section of fans somewhere that are just overly obsessive and possessive of these guys in a very toxic way. Now SM wants to defend them, but they didn't defend Seunghan, and so that's why it's like unjust. Because literally the same thing happening to them that happened to Seunghan, but they're getting a different treatment. And it shows a level of hypocrisy in SM for doing that. I will echo the chant of K-pop fans. RIIZ is 7. Make it happen. That was your group you established as 7. Make it happen. It ain't hard. Just admit you were wrong for putting them on hiatus. Take accountability and bring him back. This can stop, but you gotta bring him back. And I don't care if the Korean netizens are upset by Seunghan being back. You can't do this to one person and then 3 other people in the group get accused of similar things and you don't do it to them, right? It's called inconsistency. It's called not wanting to admit you're wrong, that you made a mistake, not being held accountable for what you did. Y'all brought this upon yourselves. So yes, I agree completely with the Mexican RIIZ fans in them chanting RIIZ is 7. One more time for the people in the back. This is not out of disrespect to RIIZ. This is a message to SM that they need to bring Seunghan back. And I hope, honestly, like I said, I've never been on board with these sorts of things, but I honestly hope that in every area of the West that RIIZ goes to for RIIZING Day, that all of the Western part of the world chants at some point in the fan meeting, RIIZ is 7. Because it'll send a clear message. You can't get any clearer than that, that you guys need to bring Seunghan back. Because I miss Seunghan. I want to see Seunghan do well and succeed in the group that y'all put him in. So do right by your boy. Do right by all of your boys and bring him back. Reunite him with his members. And let's have RIIZ the way RIIZ was intended from the beginning, as 7. That's all I wanted to say. So thank you guys for watching. Quick little video here. Just wanted to highlight some stuff. But yep, I'm gonna go. I got more stuff to talk about. We're gonna go over some Minhee-jin stuff again, because I'm not done with her. I'm not done with her. I got some things to say, and I've been reading you guys' comments as well, so we're gonna get into that in another video. Love you guys, and let me know what you guys think in the comments. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more content from your boy. And until next time, it is your boy Aves signing out. Peace. Bye.